Considered no dead air.
Was necessary.
We never have dead air because B-Dub carries the reins.
That's rule number one. So what y'all gonna hear today, man? Y'all gonna hear a little bit of everything. I'm gonna just go wild out today. It's wild out Saturdays, you know. I know usually I'm doing some rock and roll, you know, but I think y'all gonna hear a little bit of rock, a little bit of hip hop.
We like it all.
Oh yeah, we gonna throw some
like it all. We have no real preference. We like it all. So MCW is in Delaware tonight. Felton, Delaware Auto Exchange. It's funny some of these places these things are at. The Auto Exchange or the Firehouse or wherever you got a big enough space.
Back in the AutoZone warehouse.
Whatever.
Make it happen. You make it happen. Fuck it in the backyard if you can do it.
That's right. That's where a lot of it started. Those backyards. The deathmatch tournaments. All that kind of stuff. Out there beating the shit out of each other with friggin' light bulbs and shit. David Arquette was just in a death match the other day.
How did that go?
Not well, he lost. He got his wig split and he rolled out. His friend had to take him to the hospital to get his neck stitched up because he got cut with one of those neon bulbs, which is pretty funny. At that age, you shouldn't be in deathmatch. You're 43 years old or something, maybe a little older. You need to go home and stay there. And he even said it. These death matches just aren't my thing. So that's, at least he admitted he shouldn't have been in there. But he had to get some exposure, I guess. You really came with it? He always has to bring the
Come on, see, this is the shit I grew up off of, man. So you a little bit more, you have a little bit more extensive knowledge than I do in wrestling, and that's fine. But you know, stuff that I remember.
Yeah, this is when wrestling was wrestling.
Yeah.
Everybody liked it back then.
Yeah.
It wasn't fake to people then.
This is legends right here.
There was no such thing as fake wrestling. And then like everybody found out, like, oh my God, it's really? It's not just art and entertainment and killing each other. Daniel Bryan's the champion of WWE now. SmackDown anyway. So that means he gets to wrestle the big monster Brock Lesnar. The Beast Incarnate. I don't know. It didn't work out so well for AJ last time, so maybe Daniel will fare a little better against that dude. But I don't know. Daniel Bryan's no bigger than AJ Styles still. Did that get you by the boo-boo? It grabbed you right by the boo-boo.
I don't know about all that.
Did something. It made you cough. It must have been all right. So, December 1st, everybody should come out to Joppa, Maryland for the next MCW Training Center Seasons Beatings. It's a Toys for Tots drive, so everybody bring a toy for the kids. Fun for the whole family. Mean Gene Okerlund will be there, so that's the big draw that night. You remember Mean Gene, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Everybody knows Mean Gene. You have to know Mean Gene.
Shout out to Mean Gene. I didn't even know he was still around, though, honestly. I thought sorry to say that, but I thought he kicked the bucket. But
he was just in Philly, and he's about to be down here on December 1st.
Shout out to Mean Gene.
Yeah, shout out Mean Gene Okerlund. Doing his damn thing. Like no one else can. So it looks like alright little event. I'd like for everybody to get to know all these characters they have at MCW. Brandon Scott, who just wrestled for the NWA World Heavyweight Championship against Nick Aldis. He'll be there. Robbie and Bobby, they're a big draw there. Greg Excellent, Joe Keys, the heavyweight champion Dante Cabrero, Drolix, Ken Dixon, Sons of Savagery, the Hellcats, obviously.
Shout out to the Hellcats. Them your guys, right? Them your guys.
Yep, those are the brothers. Good brothers.
So what the next great joint you going to? You plan on making that one or?
December 1st, I'm going. Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, I'll go to that. Without a doubt. As long as it's not snowing again. Snow kind of threw a loop in some shit there the other day. Luckily, it was melted the next day.
Oh yeah, it was terrible.
Yeah. I kind of stayed home through that. Drove a little bit out, but I was like, nah. I was going to go do donuts in parking lots like I did when I was a kid. And then I thought, I'm a little too old for that these days. My luck, I would have broke something. My truck. Somebody else's car. But it would have been fun. All the same. B-Dub's the big show with this ones and twos over here tonight. He's been running the McLeafz Mark music.
This shit is chopped and screwed too, if you didn't notice.
It's what?
Chopped and screwed. A little slowed down. BPMs are a little bit slow.
Little
Chopped and
vibe,
screwed with a
little
little
vibe.
jazz or something.
Little
to it.
vibed
Yeah,
up, yeah. It's alright. I'm enjoying it. So we're actually missing the NXT TakeOver right now that was going on. Well, it's War Games, not TakeOver. TakeOver War Games. Do you remember War Games from WCW back in the day? Where they'd have two matches in cages, or two rings in cages? Huge thing. Well, they brought that shit back. A lot of local guys are in NXT now. Like Matt Riddle, this guy was fighting UFC a couple years ago. Now he's in NXT, WWE. Defeated Cassius Ohno. It's kind of a big deal because he's a small guy compared to Cassius Ohno. That was Chris Hero in the indie scene. Alistair Black beat the shit out of Johnny Gargano. See, these are all incoming right as we speak. Literally just happened. But I guess the War Games match hasn't happened yet. Shayna Baszler defeated Kairi Sane, so that means she gets the championship back. And Tommaso Ciampa defeated Velveteen Dream to retain the NXT championship. Do you know who Velveteen Dream is? Patrick Clark. He was at MCW. Talented wrestler. Like really good, obviously, or he wouldn't be in NXT being the draw that he is. Like he's a huge draw anywhere on the world as we speak now. He'll probably get called the main roster anytime, which is like, if you're in the minor leagues of baseball and you get called to the majors, it's kind of the same deal. You're stepping through the lines of the farm system. And as I roll this, or light this joint, I've already rolled it, obviously. I decided to do that pre-show tonight, instead of doing it while I do the show like I usually do. But that's true skill, to roll a joint and host a show. B-Dub, where you at with this music?
We on some little hip hop right now.
A little bit.
T-Pain, Lil Wayne, let me through.
So. Shit. Google search is great. So I watched a movie this week, and I literally binged watched that shit so that I could see every part of it, because I kind of fell asleep a couple times. Solo. You're not into the Star Wars, I know. Sorry about your luck, you should be. But everybody said this movie completely sucked. And I don't know. Woody Harrelson did alright. His dying scene was kind of terrible, though. Like, his dying was so fake. Like, they could have done much better with all that. But to give us a little break, we're going to play the trailer for that movie.
I've been running scams on the street since I was 10. Kicked out of Flight Academy for having a mind of my own. I'm gonna be a pilot. Best in the galaxy.
Hey kid, I'm putting together a crew. You in?
That's it.
I might be the only person who knows what you really are.
What's that?
Get ready.
Thought we were in trouble there for a second. It's fine. We're fine.
We're gonna come back. Now.
That was that. Solo. Oops. Is that something you think you'd like to see? Vito?
Mike can dig it. Mike can dig it. I go see it.
I mean,
I need to get more movies to try though, honestly. I need to stop being like Shadow High all the time.
It's gonna snow.
Yeah.
When it snows, what are you gonna do?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't know.
You gonna come out and trudge through snow?
No. Fuck this. I don't know. Sit in the house. Netflix and do nothing.
That's right.
Yeah.
No, that won't be on Netflix because it's Disney. Disney's gonna have their own streaming service. You have to get some of it.
No, with a Fire Stick and do nothing. That's right. You get everything. No, you can't.
No, allegedly.
Allegedly.
That's what I heard.
Right.
One time they said there's a link.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta find it.
I don't know.
I have no idea either.
I just know I'm good.
Yeah, that's right.
I did watch White Boy Rip.
You already got to see that?
Yeah. Pretty dope. Pretty dope movie.
That's what I heard.
I won't spoil that for you guys, but yeah.
Well, I mean, I've already watched all the previews and everything. I know the premise of the movie.
Yeah.
So it's not like it's going to be a spoiler.
For some of these guys out here, allegedly, I watched it, and I won't
You
spoil
could have
it.
watched it in theater.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, no reason you couldn't have.
Yeah.
Very easily.
What else we got next? What else we
I
got
don't
next?
know, dude. I'm looking. I mean, got a lot. Because there's not a lot going on.
I hear your man Michael Douglas is back in a new movie. I cannot remember the name of it, but
Michael Douglas?
Yeah, Michael Douglas is back in a new movie. Actually, you gotta look it. I can't remember the name of it though. We gotta fact check that one in a second. But seems pretty interesting though. It's almost like it's funny because it's almost like life imitating art. It's almost about him, being on the big screen and having this type of career, being on top, and then all of a sudden you have to adapt the life that, you have to adapt the life, without that type of big screen and that glamour. So it's kind of funny what he's doing now. So
Yeah, it's kind of like, exactly, I guess that would be.
yeah, and it's coming on Netflix. So geez, going from the big screen to Netflix.
So it's really not acting then, he's just living real life. I mean, he's set though. He's not like one of those actors that completely fell off from grace and was terrible. He's always been a skilled actor.
Right.
He never had much to worry about that part. But Falling Down was like the greatest fucking movie ever. Back then, in the whatever year that was made. So what is this Michael Douglas? What's up, Bree? There's Bree online. Ash is everywhere, every time. There's nothing I can do about it. I'm sorry, DJ. They just seem to want to fall. Keep the music up, B-Dub.
That's what you feel like?
I feel kinda. A little bit. Most days.
What should you ask everybody? You be like, sit back, be like, motherfucker do some shit to you, be like, you go on the food, your store, your shit ain't right, you be like, that motherfucker ain't give you your proper change back, you be like, yeah, I'm trying to see. Perfect music right now.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty good. Survivor Series is the next big WWE shit coming up. And it looks to be something pretty good.
Okay.
That's the champion versus champion thing where champions from Raw have to wrestle the champions from SmackDown and all that.
Right.
Big Thanksgiving event for WWE. Every year, the same time.
Oh, allegedly, you can watch WWE too.
Allegedly? That's what I heard.
That's what I heard.
I don't know. There's a way. There's always a way. Where there's a will, there's a way. Just remember that, guys. Never give up. So I still haven't quite delved into the whole thing of why AJ Styles lost the title. Been too busy doing everything else. Life. Usually you gotta do life. Adult and shit. Adulting's... Do you enjoy adulting?
I fucking love adulting.
Yeah, sometimes.
Oh, really?
You don't wish you could go to, like,
I was supposed to go somewhere else with that one when you said you were doing adult things, but we'll leave that one alone.
No, I wasn't going there.
Okay.
But
Because I was saying, damn, you been busy then.
sometimes.
That's good.
Not those adult film industry things.
Okay.
Not those, not this time.
Allegedly, Pornhub might be your sponsor, so.
I have no idea.
Okay. All right.
Never, it might happen. Anything can happen, but I don't know about that. I don't know about all that though. I'm trying to look up the rest of the WWE. Matt Riddle winning already in NXT is kind of crazy. That means Cassius Ohno is just a jobber. He gets to lose for guys so that they get over. Did you know that term? A jobber? Have you ever heard that term? To be a jobber.
I can't say I've heard of a jobber.
Yeah, to be a jobber, you're just a guy, no real character to speak of, but you come in and you lose for guys so that they get over. You know what I mean?
But that's still got to be a nice little paycheck to be a jobber taking them L's.
You got to do something.
Damn. That's like the dude that go football that he sits on the bench. He's like the fourth string.
Sort of.
Okay.
Yeah, he's there. He
Shout
can do
out
it.
to the jobbers.
Yeah, the jobbers.
Right.
Jobber squad. Collar and elbow jobber squad.
Hey Vince, if you want to hire me, I will be a jobber.
Yeah, I got it.
Seriously, I'm good. I'll take the fall.
Any day.
Yeah. Give me that money.
Any day,
Fix that
man.
bag.
Brock Lesnar can F5 me through the ring.
I don't know about all that.
No, I don't know either, but I'm just saying.
Allegedly. I'll take those falls, so send the money over. Let's go. Yeah.
Yeah, if it comes with a paycheck, it's worth it.
Mm-hmm.
It's definitely worth it because a lot of these guys, man, they pay to go do these shows, basically. Because you got to do a lot of traveling to get your name recognized, get everything where you want it to be, to where you're like WWE caliber and everybody in the world's going to see you now. Shayna Baszler was like a UFC fighter chick, and now she's an NXT wrestler, a women's wrestler. But she does these submission moves where it looks like she's actually snapping the other girl's arm. So I'm sure in real life it could definitely happen. Pentagon does that in Lucha Underground. Snaps people's arm right off from the shoulder blade. And it may not actually be broke, but it sure does look like they're snapping them. So Charlotte takes Becky Lynch's place in Survivor Series. He wasn't giving me much in the way of what I'm looking for right now. Maybe that's why. I keep forgetting they're still making music in here. This is a music studio too. So they're bumping there and you're bumping too.
All around you, too.
Everywhere. I hear it even when it's not playing, so. Is that normal?
That's normal for a normal guy.
Okay. As normal as you can be. So as you can see, we did get really baked before the show. We had pre-game, and the pre-game went really well, I guess, so to speak. Because I'm not off the walls. The monster hasn't kicked in, I guess, I don't know. Or maybe it has, and just, I don't know.
Relaxed.
Yeah, I'm weed balling. The weed and the energy drink. That's a weed ball. You can hashtag that. Weed balls. Somebody already has probably though, for some other reason though.
I'm gonna leave that one alone.
Yeah, what I do with it? I don't want nothing to do with it. I've seen nothing of Trailer Park Boys lately. I'm kind of upset about it. But I do think there's a new season in the works or some shit. Have you watched that at least, Trailer Park Boys?
I told you I don't watch
Man,
much.
you better start watching.
I don't watch much,
Catch
man.
up, bro. Catch up.
I'm always busy doing something.
You can tell Stoner in here because he's at home watching shit right now as we speak.
Stoner, what are you watching? I know what he's watching right now.
Yeah.
He's watching that new movie called. Yeah, that new movie called.
It's a new one.
Yeah. Lights
It's a
Out.
new one. It's a horror flick.
It's called Lights Out.
Yeah, it's a horror flick.
But yeah, I need to get out and watch more, man. I don't watch a whole lot of
Yeah, you
movies.
should, man.
I'm going on the record
You
to say
should.
that. So,
Randy's been like in Virginia, the big fat cheeseburger guy, like doing comedy shit. But since John Dunsworth died, Mr. Leahy, it's just like not as. I think he was the one. He's the old man that was like the old drunk of the trailer park. But he was awesome, and I think that's why the show isn't doing as much. More than likely, he was probably like the patriarch or whatever of the whole show. Do we have a show after us?
No. Doesn't look like it. They haven't said anything, but it doesn't look like it.
Okay. Okay.
but you know, if all else fails, you have no other movies to watch. You know, you can go see Ralph Breaks the Internet.
What is that?
If you like cartoons, I'm just joking. I kid.
I kid. I joke. Who was that cow? What was that dog's name?
Yeah, the Taco Bell. I kid. Yeah.
Nah, it wasn't.
What the Taco Bell guy
It was the little,
the puppet man.
the rude little thing. I can't remember what they call it either. Eminem did the voice for it. because it was in his songs first, and then he did that shit. So the snow's melted. It only caused everybody to drive crazy for one day. And then it ended. Now the fear is over. Milk and bread is now still available at the store. The blizzard is not here yet. Thank God.
So, let me ask you that question. Do you think we're really going to get a rough winter this year?
The almanac, they say says does. But
because if you really like, if you like a Washingtonian, you remember the weather. Like every time we got like an early snow, it's been a bad winter. So
that's usually the case.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I thought driving in that the other day. I thought, man, if this is like this now,
yeah,
what's it going to be like in January?
Remember the blizzard of '96?
I don't want to see another one. That's the snowed in situations I was talking about, where you're completely snowed in and you can't get out. You can't even get out your stinking door. I hate shoveling anymore. After working at the ski resort, I don't want to shovel anymore. I shovel a lot of snow when I snowboard.
Well, I don't know about you, but after living in this area, I don't want to see any more fucking snow. Just the way I feel.
The only way you get out of that is to go on the plane to somewhere sunny.
Right. One of these days, I always say you got enough money, chase that bag, you can change the weather.
That's right.
Whether it's fucked up where you at, you just go there. I'm flying to Hawaii somewhere. Turks and Caicos.
Somewhere, wherever it stays warm.
We can dream, right?
There's no reason to not. If you don't, you're dead. Like, what do they say? All the best people I know are mad. You've got to have something you're reaching for. Run down that rabbit hole. Where are you at now?
The old school CM Punk right here. Living Color. You familiar with that
Oh,
one?
I definitely am. I had the CD in my car back then. May have had the tape. I don't remember. Probably did actually.
Not the tape.
Yeah, we had those. Do you remember those? We had those at one point in time. Kids nowadays are like, "What's a tape? What's an 8-track?"
Right. Beta?
Yeah.
Beta Max?
Yeah, they were great.
What's a VCR?
Do you remember the great big CD? The movie disc thing?
Oh, yeah, okay. I was going to say, what the hell are you talking about?
Bigger
Yeah,
than a record, and you had to use it to play a movie or whatever. Sort of like a DVD, but like a friggin' huge one.
You remember when McDonald's came out with their Big Mac filet? It was like this whole little rhyme you had to say and shit. It was like a contest. This shit was weird. It came out on the record. They say like if you go buy some food from McDonald's, you get the little record. You play it. It was, yeah. People don't know this. Old school. You got to be like 30 and over. You too young to remember that one.
What do you mean? What? Yeah. I could remember it, but right now it's not clicking in my head.
Yeah, you too young to remember.
I'm definitely old enough, I would think.
Allegedly.
Allegedly, I think I'm old enough. I'd have to check with state records, but I think I might be. I was born in a wolf pack somewhere. Out in the woods. Triple H is all banged up, dude. That dude got his whole shoulder like torn off in India. Not literally, but it was pretty bruised. He looked like he was fucked up. But he was supposed to be back tonight at War Games. I don't know. Guess I should have checked that.
You still married to Stephanie?
Oh yeah, that's not.
You gotta get educated, see.
That's not changing, sir.
No.
That one won't change. Yeah.
That's how you get all that money, them checks.
Well, I mean, he's like the head central operating officer of WWE now. So it's like she wouldn't have all that much.
Yeah.
Now it's just like a bonus for him. You know what I'm saying?
True.
All that is 100%.
Yeah, I gotta do some catching up.
Yeah, you have to. Like the Shield is broken up. Dean Ambrose got completely flipped and kicked the shit out of Seth Rollins and all that good stuff. It was great.
So when is the next time the major events come back to DC? You know, like the
I'm not sure, but I'm
Capital One.
gonna look that up right now. Actually, so that we can find out because. What do we hear? Capital One. That's all. Yeah, we have Capital One and Anthem, right?
Capital One already.
Yeah, Anthem we have two now, but they've used that once for NXT. That was Raw at Capital One Arena on April the 1st. So that's a little bit of ways. Not too close, but not too far away either. Usually it's SmackDown. There's SmackDown there. We went to that when it was here. I didn't go this year. That was only like a couple months ago too. But still cool. Still cool. Yes, I'm boring again tonight. Sorry, guys. Winter got you down? Sure does. They ain't even winter yet, so that's the bad part. It's like this is like pre-game winter. That was that little teaser snow, just to like, here you go. No. Like, this is just a warning of things to come. Get ready. We're gonna bury you in snow this year.
I'm not fucking ready.
Do you have your snowboard out and waxed up, ready to go down the street on
You know,
Georgia
tell you some real
Avenue?
shit. I would turn into a fucking bear. I would hibernate, turn into a fucking bear.
I do that,
That's
dude.
it.
I do hibernate. If it gets like that, I'll go into like hibernation mode. I'm like, nah, I'm good. I got a jar beside me. I'm pretty straight. Wake up every few hours.
No, I don't wake up. You fuck around, don't see me till fuck around in March.
No, I ain't
some
coming
shit.
back out. I'm
April,
just
like
saying,
this
I'm
is not a game.
I ain't coming out. I'm just. You gotta be smoking in between sleeping.
No, I'm in the house.
I won't sleep the whole time.
I'm like a bear. I'm going to store up. I'm store up all my food in my body. I'm gonna smoke all my J's and I'm gonna sleep just for months.
You're gonna stock up on sleep J's.
Yeah,
just in one night, he's gonna smoke like 52 big elbow joints.
Yeah.
Sleep for a month.
Won't even know I'm alive.
Bye, winter. Slow your heart rate. It'll be like that ninja slow your heart rate down thing, where like they think you're dead.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, but you'll be sleeping in like a comatic state. Like, what the hell is up with this guy? People be trying to wake him up. Like, man, fuck, dude. What the hell did you take? Just weed. Just weed. I smoked some dabs and I smoked a lot of J's and I went to sleep. But that's the worst thing can happen. Doesn't matter how much you smoke, how much you eat. You just go to sleep. You ain't gonna die. It's been tested. It's been tested by the best too. All of them. There is no such thing as weed OD. Sorry guys. It doesn't exist. Do not categorize.
I've tried that once. It didn't happen.
I tried it many times, dude. You just go, it's nice. Waking up's pretty nice. Like, you're like, yeah. I smoked too much weed. Yes. And they didn't have to worry about shit. Now, people on opiates and shit, on the other hand, they have to worry about that. So don't categorize anything that has to do with cannabis anywhere near any hard drugs, because that is your escape from that life all day long. Smoke some dabs, smoke a whole bunch of J's, bong hits, whatever your thing is. I don't care how you do it. I don't care how you grow it. It can help.
What the hell you over there looking up?
Anything I can look up. I don't know.
Just searching
Why
Google.
is it everything you're on, here comes Kanye up? Boop. I don't want to see that dude. I don't care. I don't want to see Trump either. And it's always him and Trump right in the, like, the little 3 pictures away from some dumb shit. No, I'm good. I stay out of that shit. What am I looking up? I don't know, dude. Tell you the truth. Anything that looks interesting. Rock and roll. So, B-Dub, are you gonna go to MCW and see a match?
You got to take me out, man, so I can see it, man. I need to experience that. I haven't been to one in like forever, so I need to probably get back into it. You know what I mean?
Fun, man.
Yeah.
It's all right.
It's like a kid last time I went to a match. Be honest with you. Yeah.
I remember I took a couple guys the first time down at Capital One, and it is like the first time you see that, you see all those people. Like,
Yeah. Actually, take that back. I've been to one maybe say about 5-6 years ago. I accidentally caught one by accident. They was out there and who was it? Earl Hefner, the referee Earl Hefner.
That's Impact Wrestling. That's,
Yeah. He was out there giving tickets actually
I don't
away
think
for free.
he's still wrestling now, but
Yeah, so he was out there giving tickets away for free.
I should say
so.
refereeing. He's a referee.
Yeah.
Earl Hefner is a referee,
Oh, cool.
and his son's a referee too.
That's dope.
Yeah.
All right, so it's 9:53. Got a few more minutes.
Couple couples.
Yeah. A couple couples.
Yeah.
Double entendre.
It's whatever you need it to be. We can make it. So we can make it whatever you need it to be. I thought I was looking up extra dance, something else. Whoops. So shout out to Potomac Hydroponics for always having the biggest little hydro store in Maryland. Always the knowledge you need and everything to grow anything that your little heart desires. And that's another McLeafz Mark, B-Dub. I thank you for being here with me, my friend, as usual.
All day.
Always ride or die.
Since you so smooth, I gotta take you out with this music right here. You so fucking smooth, but you gotta do it. You Pink Panther ass motherfucker, boy. I swear, I love it. McLeafz Mark.
Goodbye and good night. Bang.